In the fast-paced world of YouTube, one name reigns supreme: MrBeast. With his jaw-dropping stunts, mind-blowing giveaways, and unrivaled dedication to quality content, he's taken the platform by storm. But what's the secret behind his success? How does he consistently churn out viral videos without breaking the bank? Join me as we delve deep into the mind of MrBeast himself, uncovering his top tips, insights, and predictions for the future of YouTube. First off, he says it's much easier to get 5 million views on one video than it is to get 50,000 views on 100 videos. That's kind of mind-blowing, right? But it makes sense when you think about it. Now, MrBeast spills the beans on how he grabs viewers' attention and what he'd do if he had to start all over again. Can you imagine what advice he'd give himself when he was just starting out? Well, get this. He'd tell himself, "Your videos suck." Yep, he'd straight up say that his videos weren't great when he started. Can you believe it? But he's got a point. He mentions how important it is to make good, great videos that people actually want to watch. Now, do you think your videos are top-notch? MrBeast thought his were, but he admits they were terrible. He talks about the importance of having a bit of an ego, believing in your content, but also being realistic about its quality. He emphasizes that making hundreds of videos and improving each time is key to success. Oh, and let's not forget about analysis paralysis. MrBeast warns against spending months planning your first video. He's like, just get to work. He's confident that your first few videos might not get many views, but that's okay. You've got to keep pushing and improving. It's like learning to play baseball. You don't become a pro overnight. So, if you're dreaming of being a YouTuber, listen up. Make 100 videos. Improve something every time. That's the secret sauce, according to MrBeast. But hey, maybe on your 101st video, things will start to change. He suggests putting more effort into your script for the second video. Makes sense, right? Then for the third one, try learning a new editing trick. Spice things up a bit. Oh, and here's a cool one. Aim to have better inflections in your voice for the fourth video. It keeps viewers engaged. For the fifth video, study a new thumbnail tip and put it into action. Thumbnails are super important for getting those clicks. And don't forget about the title. MrBeast recommends figuring out a new title for the sixth video. He emphasizes that there are endless ways to improve your content. Seriously, from the color to the jokes, every little thing can be tweaked to make your videos better. Now, here's a question for you. Do you think there's such a thing as a perfect video? MrBeast says no way. There's always room for improvement. He breaks down how studying the algorithm is basically studying human psychology. It's all about understanding what people want to watch. So instead of thinking about the algorithm, think about your audience. Now let's talk titles. Short and sweet is key, but it's not just about length. Your title should make people have to click on your video. It should represent the content and be so intriguing that viewers can't resist. Oh, and here's a pro tip. Make sure your title matches the length and content of your video. Trust me, it makes a difference. Now, believe it or not, your video's first 5 seconds are crucial. They need to hook viewers in and match the expectations set by your title and thumbnail. MrBeast stresses the importance of keeping viewers engaged from the get-go. Now let's talk about audience retention. It's basically how many people stick around to watch your video. And guess what? Those first few seconds are crucial. MrBeast breaks it down like this. Imagine losing 35% of your viewers in the first 30 seconds versus only losing 20%. That's a big difference, right? It's all about hooking your audience from the start and keeping them interested throughout the video. Want to be the next MrBeast of your generation? Make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe because we will help you get there. Now let's talk about pacing. MrBeast discusses the importance of keeping your video engaging from start to finish. No dull moments allowed. He suggests removing anything that might bore your viewers, like long, uncut segments. Instead, switch up your camera angles or add in some interesting visuals to keep things lively. And here's a tip. Have a payoff at the end of your video to keep viewers watching until the very end. Think of it like a cliffhanger that leaves them wanting more. Now, let's address staying on topic. MrBeast stresses the importance of delivering what you promised in your title and thumbnail. Don't go off on tangents or include irrelevant content. Your viewers clicked for a reason, so give them what they came for. Oh, and here's something to consider. The longer people watch your video, the more likely they are to keep watching. So focus on keeping your audience immersed in the content, and they'll stick around till the end. Now, MrBeast believes that success on YouTube comes down to knowledge. Yep, you heard that right. He's convinced that anyone can grow their channel with the right know-how. It's all about learning what works and constantly improving your content. So if you're serious about YouTube, it's time to hit the books and start soaking up that knowledge. He also busts the myth that going viral requires loads of money. He points out that some of his most viewed videos were made on a shoestring budget. Take his 24 hours in a desert video, for example. With just a tent and some basic supplies, he racked up millions of views. So, if you think you need cash to make it big on YouTube, think again. But here's another fact: quality over quantity. MrBeast believes that focusing on making fewer but epic videos is the way to go. Instead of putting out average content every day, aim to create standout videos that the algorithm can't ignore. It's all about making content that's so good it demands to be seen. Now let's talk about feedback. MrBeast stresses the importance of surrounding yourself with honest critics who can help you improve. Don't be afraid to seek out constructive criticism and apply it to your videos. It's the key to constant growth and improvement. And here's something you might not have considered. Viewer experience matters. If people love your content, they'll keep coming back for more. MrBeast explains that the goal isn't just to get viewers to watch one video, but to keep them hooked so they binge watch your entire channel. Now that's the secret to those high view counts. When it comes to thumbnails, MrBeast doesn't usually change them right away. He believes in continuous improvement, often updating older thumbnails every couple of years as he hones his skills. And guess what? It works! Better thumbnails mean better visibility and more clicks. Now let's talk about the future of YouTube. MrBeast predicts that in 10 years, YouTube will surpass television in cultural significance. He emphasizes the immense power and influence that top creators wield, shaping the digital landscape without the need for traditional networks. It's a wild ride, and MrBeast is all in. But here's the thing: becoming the next MrBeast isn't easy. It requires unparalleled dedication and an unrelenting work ethic. MrBeast pours every ounce of his being into creating the best content possible, day in and day out. And he's in it for the long haul, thinking in decades, not just years. However, he's quick to caution against following in his footsteps too closely. MrBeast acknowledges that his lifestyle isn't for everyone. He sacrifices work-life balance and personal time to pursue his passion relentlessly. It's a tough road, and he doesn't recommend it for everyone. When it comes down to it, MrBeast believes that success on YouTube isn't measured by subscriber counts or view numbers. It's about making the best videos possible, day in and day out. By focusing on constant improvement and delivering top-notch content, everything else falls into place. So if you're looking to make it big on YouTube, take a page from MrBeast's playbook. Strive for excellence, push yourself to new heights, and never settle for anything less than your best. That's the key to success in the ever-evolving world of online content creation.